Hey, how are you? How are you doing?
And yes, it is nice. There is no problem. And how are you?
I'm great. Thank you for asking. May I know something about yourself so that I could know bit about you?
Yes, yes. And ma'am, I am Santanu Das. I am from West Bengal. By professional, I am working person. I work in a hospital as an attendant. And if I talk about my education qualification, I have completed my graduation in mathematics subject. And if I talk about my hobbies, I always like playing cricket and football. Apart from also, I am running my one YouTube channel, which name is English with SB. That's all about me. It is my short introduction. Yeah. And ma'am, please introduce yourself.
Yeah, sure. I'm Sufi and speaking to you from Jharkhand. Currently, I'm pursuing graduation and I'm in last year. Along with that, I am teaching. I teach English. And for the past 8 months, I have been teaching. Earlier, I taught in NGO. And after gaining experience over there, I started teaching independently. So now I take independent class. That's all about me. Yeah.
Yeah. Ma'am, right now also you are teaching.
Yes. So right now I have started teaching. Yeah.
But are you teaching in school or in at your home?
At my home itself. Yeah. Sometimes I take online classes and sometimes
Oh,
offline. Yeah. Most of the time I take online. Whoever
yes,
approach
yes.
me for classes. So yeah, I take their classes.
And ma'am, also I have watched your video many times. Also, you are also speaking very well. And I am asking one question, ma'am. When did you start your English speaking journey?
Well, it's been long since I have started my English journey. It's been around more than 2 or 3 years. So yeah, since then I have been learning this language. Yeah, it's been long. In middle, I took a break. I did not maintain consistency, but yes, for the past 1 year, I have been practicing consistently. I have been talking to people, and now I get into this field. Now I teach people,
Yes, yes.
and I'm enjoying
And
the
ma'am,
process of teaching.
uh, ma'am, you have been learning this language for a long time. Right now, also you are teaching many students. But my
Yeah.
I would like to ask questions. I have been learning English for a long time. I have been learning English for 1 year, but I have been speaking English about 6 months. But right now, while speaking, also I get stuck. Yeah, lack of vocabulary because I don't have a lot of vocabulary. I belong to village area, and but when I was starting in my school life, that time my English was not good. I was very weak in English subject. That's why also I don't have a lot of vocabulary. And in this time also while speaking I get stuck because of vocabulary. But my question is, how am I improve my English skill? How am I improve my vocabulary skill?
Okay, you want to improve your vocabulary, right? You want to enhance your vocabulary. Well, it happens over the time, like once, like overnight, it's not possible, right? Day by day, we learn, and then knowing one thing and using them in conversation is equally important. So, for enhancing, what did I do? Well, I started reading books. So, whenever I come across new words, I just write it down and I started reading a lot. So the more you read different things, you know different words, right? So I just write it down, and then after that, I try to use them in conversation. So I would say, like, by reading you can enhance, but you can't learn by cramming. Like, I have seen people note it down vocabulary every single day, but they are not able to use them in conversation, so you will forget, right? By writing. So I would say, just when you find new words, note it down, that's good, but try using them in conversation. For example, you learn words related to food. Okay, so try to, when you talk about food, try to use that word in your conversation deliberately, like जानबूझ के आप use करो, so that it would be in your mind and then you will not forget it. When you talk about the same situation next time, automatically it will come into your mind. So I would say, just when you come across new words, just google it, and then or make notes and try to use them in conversation so that you can remember for a longer period. So
Yes,
that's
yes.
what I would say.
And ma'am, I asked many people learner, and the English grammar is important for speaking English. And they also told me English grammar is not important for speaking English. But what do you think? English grammar is important for speaking English?
Well, I often get this question whether grammar is important or not. I would say it's important. Like we can't, when we have to talk about present, we can't talk in past, right? So yes, it's important, but it's not that much important. Like uh, some people say that without grammar I can't speak English, but it's wrong. Like there are some people who don't know grammar at all, but just by listening and just by uh, getting such environment where people are speaking in English, so because of this they are able to speak without learning grammar. So I would say those who don't have environment, so first learn basic grammar, and along with that start practicing, start having conversation with people. That's how you will improve. So it's
Yes, yes,
important, but not that much important. You don't need to get into like deeper. Otherwise, you will entangle yourself. You will not learn anything, and you will make an excuse that I don't know grammar. So how can I talk to people? So I would say start having conversations, start listening, and start watching videos, and then automatically you'll improve. So that's how it happens. Like basic grammar is important. Yeah.
yes, yes. I agree with you. Basic grammar is important for speaking English. Yeah. And ma'am, right now
Yes.
also you are from Jharkhand, but where do you live in Jharkhand, village area or town area?
Well, I belong to village, but currently I'm living in city.
Yes, yes. Because I belong to village area and I know properly in our locality there is no good environment for speaking English. No one speak English in our locality. That's why also I have to face a lot of problem for speaking English. And that's why also I am asking one question: when you started your English speaking journey, what kind of what kind of problem you have to face?
Well, we can't deny by the fact that in India, no, we are no longer living in an environment where we get to speak people. Like we don't have an environment where we can find people who speak in English, right? We have to accept it. So what we have to do, we have to create environment. Like if we really want to learn, we have to create environment, right? So for that, we can find online partner, online people who are serious, then you can make conversation with them. So in my initial stage, I didn't know how to do it. I was watching videos in Hindi, but it did not work. Like I started consuming content in English, and then I started finding online people. I remember I used to practice on Joe Stocks. Do you know Joe Stocks?
Yes,
So
yes,
yeah,
I know.
I used to practice over there. I spoke and in a day, like whole day I used to practice. I used to discuss with them topics. I used to write down vocabulary. But yeah, over the time we improve. So I would say create environment by yourself. In India you can't
Yes.
find environment, and if you are saying, if somebody is saying that I don't have environment, how can I learn, then you are making an excuse. Yeah.
And ma'am, right now, how long have you been using this application?
Which
Skype?
application? Skype? Well, I don't remember exactly. It's been around 3 to 4 months, I would say. Yeah. Since then, I have been using this application. Yeah.
And and how much time do you practice every single day for your improving your English skill?
Well, right now, I'm not practicing here on this application. I hardly come here. Most of the time, I'm occupied with my classes. So I rarely join here. Whenever people approach me to have conversation for their YouTube channel, then I join here. Otherwise, no. Like I hardly come here on this application. But if you ask me what do you do right now, like what are you doing at the moment to improve my English, then I would say yes, I'm consuming content in English. I listen to native speaker for improving myself, because it's like endless process, right? Even professionals are learning every single day. So for that I am consuming content Like I'm listening to the native speaker, and second, I'm reading books. So that's what I'm doing at the moment to improve my English.
Yes. And ma'am, few minutes ago you have told me you used to use JOS application, and right now also are you using this application?
Not at all. Like my subscription has ended. 2 years back, I had taken subscription, so I used for 1 year and then I left. My subscription ended, so you can't access it. Like they will not let you use. Yeah. So now I
Okay.
don't use.
And when you started your English speaking journey, that time also, have you joined? Did you join any coaching center? Did you join any institute for your speaking English?
Yeah, after 10th I had joined. Then again I had joined couple of um, platform out of desperation. Like I wanted to gain fluency, I wanted to gain confidence because we are not confident, right? In our initial stage we have a fear in making conversation with people. So same problem I also I have also gone through it. Out of desperation I was taking classes, but no classes can help you unless you are not ready to put your effort, unless you are not ready to leave your comfort zone, unless you are not ready to speak. Yeah. So by speaking practically, you will improve. And that's how I have improved. Like I thought by taking classes I will improve, but it doesn't work. Even if you are taking classes from me, but just you are having conversation, I can guide you. Like here you are making mistakes, here you are lacking. But at the end you have to practice, right? You have to practice by yourself. So that's how it works. So I started practicing with people. I started approaching people that, hey, would you like to practice with me? And sometimes people would deny that no, I can't practice. When you are beginner, they would say, what will I learn from her, so I'm not going to practice. It happens like that. But still I did not stop myself. I kept going, and then now I'm here. So you have to leave your comfort zone and start practicing. Yeah.
And ma'am, right now also you are speaking very well. Your fluency is good, and you are improving your English skill day by day. And ma'am, my next question is, right now also, for improve your English skill, what do you do? But
i
what
think i
type
shared
do you follow?
I shared in previous question. I answered. Okay, I'll answer it again. I read and I listen to native speaker. That's what
Yes.
I do. Yeah. So two things I'm doing. I'm reading books and I observe sentence, that how uh, do they express, how are they framing the sentences. And when I listen to native speaker, I'm trying to improve my pronunciation. And by listening to them, automatically I have got bit accent. I don't know, people tell me that, ma'am, your way of speaking is a bit different from people. So by listening to the native speaker, I have got such style. Yeah, some words I pronounce in a different way.
Yes. And ma'am, I would like to ask another question. What do you think? What is the better process? Thinking English or translating English?
No, no. Translating, I would not say don't translate it. Otherwise, you will end up making blunder. Like most of the time, you'll make mistakes if you translate it, because Hindi and English both are different. Yeah. So I would say think in English, don't translate it.
Yes, yes. And ma'am, I know also to learn any language, always you have to follow four rules: L, S, R, W. Listening, speaking, reading, and writing. Four things are very important for speaking English. But what do you think? What is the most important part for speaking English?
Speaking. We have to speak every single day, otherwise we can't improve, right? We can't gain confidence, we can't gain fluency without speaking. I have seen, there were some other students, there were some other girls, who had started their English journey with me, but they stopped doing it in middle, and now they're still at the same place. But I was the one who kept going, who kept going, who started practicing with people, with different kind of people, with a stranger. And then now I gain fluency and the confidence also. So and they are at the same place because they did not speak, they did not practice. So like speaking part is very important. Now they come and ask me, how did you improve? I said, I improve by speaking. So you have to speak, there's no any other option, you have to speak. Yeah. almost every single day. Even like right now you would be feeling that I'm speaking, but sometimes what happen when I'm not in touch with this language, I when I'm completely shifted shift to other things, when I'm not concentrating and I'm not consuming content in English, I feel loss of words. So think about it. Even I'm at this stage, like when we are not in when we are not in touch with this language, we feel loss of words. So see how important it is to consume content, to listen every single day, and to speak. So yes, we have to speak. We have to make this language part of our life, and that's how we'll gain the confidence and fluency both.
Yes, you're right. Also, speaking and listening is the most important part for speaking English. And ma'am,
Yeah.
you are Jharkhand. Ma'am, how many members do you have in your family?
Sorry,
How many members do you have in your family?
I have 6 members in my family. Yeah.
Yes, yes. And ma'am, what do you do in your spare time, in your leisure time?
In my leisure time, I don't do anything. I just sit in the corner and observe things. I mean, I don't like to do anything in my free time. I just want to sit alone and then wondering about world. That's it. I don't do anything. I don't like to do anything.
Yes, right now also you are also learning English, and apart from also you are running your YouTube channel. Yeah, that's also you are very busy.
Yeah, I'm completely busy. I'm running YouTube channel. I'm taking classes. I'm learning this language. So yeah, 3 things at a time. So many things I'm
But
doing
ma'am,
at a time.
you're you're from Jharkhand. Yeah.
Yes, yes, I'm from Jharkhand. How many
But
subscribers do you have?
right now 690.
Okay, that's a good number, 690, right?
Yeah, yeah.
When did you start your
And
channel?
yeah, I have been running my channel about 4 months.
Okay, yeah. So recently you have started, right? So you have got good number of subscribers. Don't worry, you soon you'll get more than 1K.
Yes. And ma'am, right now, so I am from West Bengal, and the summer season is going on. Temperature is very high. Yeah, and temperature increased day by day. But how is the weather in your state right now?
Same in my place. Although the temperature is very high and it's extremely hot here.
Yes, yes.
We're feeling like we're boiling. So yeah, temperature is very high here.
And ma'am, do you like traveling?
Yes, who don't like traveling? Everyone likes traveling. Yes, so I like traveling.
And
Well, mhm. Yes, go
how
ahead.
many states? How many states did you visit in our country?
Oh my God, I started getting call. So well, Shantu, so far I haven't visited any state. In my childhood, I had gone, I think, Ajmer. So maybe I would have visited Delhi. Okay, so can we end the session now? Even people don't like to watch the video more than 15 minutes. So already it's 19 minutes.
All right, ma'am.
So
Thank you, many thank you for giving your valuable time. I wanted to connect with you for a long time. Yeah, and I have
yeah,
learned a lot of things. Yeah. All right, ma'am.
yeah,
Nice to meet you. Take care. Bye bye. Have a good day.
yeah, you too. Thank you for inviting me here. I love talking to you, and yeah, have a good day. Bye bye.
Bye.